Didn't a certain celebrity take one of your girlfriends in the past?
Tyga.
Tyga?
Actually,
111, welcome to the Beautiful Day podcast. We are at above the average studios.
we're actually above the studio right now.
We above the studios. Shout out to Homie Tracks for having us here. You guys can see the sign
Fuck yeah.
behind the guest. And the guest today is Shaun Rodriguez. What's poppin', bro?
What up?
Shit, you
Where
just
do I
got
look?
back.
My boy.
You just got
My
back from
boy.
Bali, huh?
Yeah, I was there for a month.
Hell yeah, how was that?
Too much.
You told me some fucking crazy ass shit.
Yeah, it was too much
dopamine.
pleasure, man. Yeah. It was like, too much.
Yeah, so we're gonna get straight to the question that I got a lot of questions for him and shit like that. But I know you guys have been wondering this. Why the fuck you start that series? That studio? I'm obsessed with studio right now. Why the fuck you start that series, Road to Pro, and then you ain't drop a second episode in how long?
Dude, it's been like 50.
45 days.
You been keeping count?
God, I feel so bad.
No, we
about
looked today.
that,
It's
dude.
like 45 days or some shit. Like,
Yeah, what's been going on?
Dude, Chris hit me up and was like, hey, I have a villa, a 2-story beautiful villa with a pool and a free room.
Sounds
And
amazing.
you just have to like get your ticket and you can come. And it literally just booked my ticket that day and left.
How much was the ticket?
1,000 round trip.
but you can come every day. He said,
What?
What? Pause Nation plus time.
okay, never mind. He said, he's like, if I can come. And I was like, yeah, he's going to be coming every day.
Yeah, we got Jubert as the
too.
co-host.
I'm here.
Y'all been asking for it. Y'all been asking for it. But
Never mind.
now tell me about Bali though, because I saw you saw it on my story.
Yeah.
You got a lot of spiders from with that female.
Oh yeah, I mean that wasn't in where I was staying. I don't know where that is, but I was just in like a touristy area, and I just kind of let loose a little bit because, it's like, why not? So I just
What's
drank
your favorite
a lot.
part?
Huh?
What's your favorite part?
The massages are great. Everything's cheap. Everything is super cheap. So
Yeah.
like, I would like Uber Eats stuff. It's not Uber. It's called Grab there. But I would like, get extravagant meals, like breakfast, lunch, dinner for like $3. I had 3 sushi rolls, an appetizer of tuna, and a drink, and it was $6. And I did that every day, and then went to get a massage every day.
What?
Every
Oh,
day.
yeah. You needed so much massages going on.
Yeah.
man.
Well,
Like,
I have
right
arthritis, and like it's like good for my.
So if you
there.
went out there,
They're not regular massages, by the way.
just airing them out. If you went out there with $20,000,
They're
are you
happy
considered
ones.
rich?
If you have 20K
20K.
USD in Bali, oh, you're a billionaire.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, did you?
a little bit.
I saw one skate clip. I saw he did a feeble, and I think
Yeah.
that's pretty
No.
much all the skating that happens.
Just skate parks. I mean, I don't know if there's spots. I didn't street skate or anything, but I went. There's a skate park off the beach. It's like new. It's called
Sounds
Kuta
fire
Beach.
as
Oh,
fuck.
it's beautiful, man. The park is amazing, very modern, and it's right on the beach. It's hot, dude. So it's like 85 degrees Fahrenheit all day. So you need to wear shorts.
Not Celsius.
No, I don't. Actually, yeah.
You had it 85 degrees
Well, because they do Celsius over there. Anyway. What? Yeah, super humid. And
Lots of bugs, probably.
a lot of mosquitoes. But anyway, I skated that beach like here and there, but for the most part, it was like indulging in pleasure. So that's pretty.
So
Yeah.
with the Road to Pro though, you gonna get back to it?
Yeah, for sure. Now that I'm back, dude, because like I hired Jubert and I left for a month.
No, I'm kidding.
I left for a month and we just like haven't worked. I wanted to film out there, but it was hard because I didn't have him and like Chris was like doing his own thing. So I just.
So what made you want to get Jubert involved with filming?
I mean, dude, he's overqualified.
Because we're besties.
Yeah, and he's the most he's super talented with, like, one, he's a creator himself and has been doing YouTube videos for years.
Since I was like 13.
Right. So like,
But now with the direction, well, since I associated with you, is like I started taking it more serious.
yeah, I think that teaming up with him,
Was the worst idea. No.
we could do great. Like filming you know, just everything. And then also he's a great skater, so he'll like push me, and I have someone to skate with when we're not filming to push me and stuff. And
But what made you want to do this? Because to me, you randomly just told me I want to go pro. And how old are you right now?
31.
You want to go
42.
pro at the age of 31. What made you want to do this?
Good content, and I also never got to go pro. So yeah, I mean, I just figured like it'd be a fun. It's just, I don't know, yeah, it just sounds fun, like to push myself, even with these obstacles of like arthritis and old age and.
Is that
trying
your
to beat
only,
the odds,
Is that your
like,
only problems right now? Like your arthritis?
Well, I mean, but right when we started the series, I was like pretty overweight too. So
Yep, lost a bunch of weight.
yeah, I lost like 20 pounds to do the series. So the first episode's me losing 20 pounds, like going on this crazy diet and just skating as much as possible. And then my arthritis is like getting better because it's less weight on my ankles, but I have osteoarthritis, and you can't reverse it, so it's permanent. So I just have to like keep losing weight, go through like physical rehabilitation and all this shit and figure that out. I don't know how.
So explain the pain. So when I saw you trying to kickflip and you was just freaking out for a minute because kickflips were hurting.
Yeah, I mean, flat ground hurts. Anything hurts except walking. But if I land at all wrong, like I will be in pain and have to like sit out for at least like a minute until the pain like subsides. Then I can start skating again in a session. But
Does it ever like go away? You know how you like warm up and shit and you just in the mode, in the zone and shit?
no,
Damn.
I just have to land perfectly every time.
Hell yeah.
It sucks.
So what does Rotopro look to you? Is that getting a pro model or?
I haven't thought of it too much, but yeah, like the goal is to get a pro model from a company that I like respect or love.
And what are those
I don't know
companies? What would you be happy to be on?
Well, growing up, girl was super cool to me. I always skated girl boards. The team was amazing. Now I don't even know who's on the team. It's a new generation of skaters, but girl was always the coolest. Plan B was always the coolest. Like, there's just a bunch of companies that.
Is Plan B even there still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Primitive is like killing it.
Yeah. What about April Skateboards?
April's great. I don't know, man. Yeah, all the big companies right now. Like I would.
Shoe wise, what
obviously.
you want? Shoes.
The corporate, like big companies, obviously, whatever pays.
So you just don't give a fuck. Just whatever's gonna pay you good has a good look.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, like for me, this series is more about pushing myself and getting to the level of becoming, like, being that good. I don't care so much about the sponsors. Like, it'll come if I get to that level. I just have to focus on actually getting good and, you know, overcoming the arthritis thing. That's my biggest problem is arthritis, which is everything.
I
But
said you were 52. Wait.
yeah, feels like it, man.
Nah, but where are you from? I know where you're from, but tell the viewers.
I'm
people
from
who don't
Sacramento. I grew up in Meadowview, like the hood.
know. Is that the hood?
Yeah,
That's the hood?
yeah, it's
Because
pretty
he been
bad.
saying that. I don't know what that is.
I'm on the other side of Meadowview, so it's like pocket.
The Asian, nice
Definitely
area.
Meadowview is the hood.
Is the hood?
You know, you
Meadowview's
know.
the hood. I grew up there, but then moved to Elk Grove, and I lived in Elk Grove until I was like 19,
Yeah.
20, 19, 20-ish, and then moved to LA,
Yeah.
where I met you.
Ain't
Shortly
gonna speak
after.
on that right now.
Yeah.
Go ahead, go through. You know what I'm saying? We be in the podcast trying to get it done. So when I first met this dude, y'all, this nigga was doing, unless it was something else, but I'm sure it was a tray flip nose manual, lay flip at the Westchester skate park off like that shootout manual pad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga? I thought you were like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought you were like the next skater up.
Amp
You feel me?
Pro or
Because the way
something.
you was
Amp.
skating and shit, I was like, you had a Plan B board, right?
Yeah.
At that time? I thought you was on Plan B.
Right. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I was on a mission.
Nigga, yeah.
I skated like my survival depended on. Like, yeah.
Yeah, so I thought you was already on all that other shit, but to find out you was sleeping in your motherfucking car
At
the
Westchester Skate Park.
How
yeah.
long were you sleeping in your car there?
Too long.
Like, it was like maybe a little over a month.
Damn.
And I met some people. I would skate Stoner in Westchester, and that was like it. And I met some people that would let me shower at their place. And yeah.
That's some musty ass shit to do.
I worked at my dad's cigar shop when I was 18.
Forgot about that.
And I saved up money, and then that's how I was living in my car.
What was going through your head? You feel me? How was eating and all that? Like,
I didn't really think much about it because I had like thousands saved up, and I was like, okay, whatever. But for the most part, it was just skating, you know.
Who would you see there? Like, so I'm sure you were a kid from the ghetto in Sacramento up here, and then you came out to LA. That's your first time in LA, or
not my first? I've been to like Disneyland and shit growing up, but that was like, for the most part, yeah.
So who were you stoked to see?
Everyone. There were no pros
Nah?
in Sac. Like, you would see Brandon Biebel, Stefan Janowski, and Omar Salazar, and those were the three pros that, like, growing up were like, oh my god. Yeah, it was like
barely saw him too, like
right.
Yeah,
and it was like a big deal.
It's like, oh, these are the Sac pros, like
Buff
they're
ass
from
nigga.
Sac,
Yeah.
they're from Sac, like. Actually, Miles Silva's too, like. Growing
but
up
at that
watching
time,
him.
was he popping at that time?
No, when I started skating. Yeah. Sorry, it's not about me, but when I started skating, I saw Miles Silva's like fucking doing tray flips down double sets like every try.
Yeah, nigga's insane right now. But who did you see that you were like super stoked on?
Dude, everyone. I don't know. I saw P-Rod, Shane. I asked P-Rod to play skate.
Yeah.
And he's like, maybe later. And then
P-Rod.
And then literally right after, he played with Shane O'Neill and Atiba. This is at Jaquan. I'll never forget that because
that's crazy.
You know, it's like when you're younger, when you're young, sorry, when you're younger and you look up, like I idolized P-Rod. Shaun Rodriguez. You know, he was everything. And like growing up, you just think like, damn, if I ever meet him, like, oh, I want to play him skate. Yeah. And I met him, and then that happened. But it's all good. Yeah. I get it. And like, you have people that always just want to play skate. And anyway,
when was that? So I saw him. What was it, the Andale Manny Pad contest?
Yeah, Andale Wheelie Dope. It was their first contest they ever had.
Yeah, so I saw him there, and I was like, that confirmed it to me in my head. I was like, oh yeah, he's a part of whatever these niggas is doing. Right. You feel me? Because you was in the contest, I wasn't, but I ended up skating it. And I did horrible. But
I did great.
You did a great
You got robbed, dude.
Yeah.
You got robbed.
Yeah.
So that's a crazy story. I was skating Westchester, and I would see Joey Brzezinski and Daniel Castillo at Westchester and Stoner all the time. And I was like just skating the mani pad. It's the low to high one, the shootout mani pad or whatever. And I did the tray flip, nose manual, lay flip.
That's not an easy trick.
Yeah. I at that time, too, this was 10 years ago, 11 years ago, I had never seen anyone do that. Yeah. Seva and Nick Tucker and P-Rod were doing like kick flipping or just regular ollie, you know. At that time, from what I saw, at least like anyway. And so I did that, and Joey Brzezinski came up to me and was like, hey, we have a contest tomorrow, and we have 19 skaters, and we need 20. Do you want to be in it?
You probably shitting.
And I was like, yes, this is my big break. Like, I've been sleeping in my car. I can finally, like, get a chance to, like, somewhat get my name out there. Because that was the whole goal, was, like, save up money, move to LA, and hopefully, like, pick up sponsors and, you know, get this skate career going, you know? So I was like, yeah, definitely. And then so, you know, we'll skate, and then I go to sleep in my car right there. I'm the first one there because I live there. So I'm practicing, and, you know, the contest comes around. It was like heats of 4 or 5. Yeah, heats of 5. It was 4 skaters, 5 heats. And in my heat, I don't want to sound like too cocky, but I landed like 4 tricks in 5 minutes that were really hard.
What was it? It was like kick flip, nose man, lay flip.
Kick flip, nose man, lay flip. Nollie shove it, nose man, nollie flip.
Crazy.
Nollie inward heel, nose manual, and nollie inward heel, nose manual, lay flip out.
This is 10 years ago.
And no one did that one.
This is 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's not easy to skate that thing too. It's a little taller and it's long, so you have to hold that manual. Yeah. And you're going while there's a bunch of people going, so you really have to like land your shit because you don't have many tries. Yeah. And like I landed it, and I remember everyone like, you know, freaking out for me, and they picked, I think it was Ray Maldonado. At that time, he rode for, I don't know, he was like good friends with Joey Brzezinski, who was one of the judges. I'm not going to say it's like just politics, but.
No, it's 100% politics, bro.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Whatever.
It's exactly what it is.
But, and then like.
Where he land? Was it a nollie inward heel, nose manual, late flip? No.
They're going to.
That was definitely the winner right there.
You're the last contestant that they pulled in.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, he couldn't take it.
Yeah.
Nah, they gonna pick their people.
I definitely feel like I did really well. So I was stoked on that. But then at the end, I forgot who won. I think it was like James Espinoza or Nick Tucker. Nick Tucker killed it, by the way.
He went crazy.
But
do like a nollie inward heel, nose manual, late flip or something.
but everyone that was in the contest, they like got a package, you know, it was like bearings and, you know, a bunch of product and then Chipotle burrito. And I was like, I felt like I was the only one that didn't get anything. And I tried so hard, and it was like my moment to me. Like I had my hopes up so much with this, and I did well, and I was like, and I didn't even like get past my heat. I didn't get that fucking burrito, which I wanted so bad.
You didn't get the fucking burrito?
I actually
I thought you like tried to get the burrito after.
No, I ran out of money too. So I was like, that contest, like after I didn't win or do well or whatever, advance, I remember just thinking like, okay, I'm going home tomorrow. Like, it's time. I've been here a month and a half. I'm smelly. Like, I'm sick of this.
No
and then,
burrito.
So in the morning, and then I had seen you. So that's funny. Like at the contest, seeing Lamont, I had seen his videos. Like, you were the child star. Everyone like knew who you were. So I remember seeing you at Westchester for the contest, and you're taking a photo with a mom. And mind you, being from like Sacramento, it was like small town. Yeah. You don't see famous skaters. So I was like, it was so weird to me because that was one of the first times I saw like someone like ask for a photo in public. Like, I've never seen a celebrity before, kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm not a celebrity, but a nigga be out here.
Right. At that time, you were very much a skate celeb then too. Like, not, you know.
Yeah, not now. No.
No.
Just then.
I'm doing a podcast. That's that retirement.
But that was like when I saw you. I remember you did well too at the contest.
No,
I didn't. Didn't you do like kickflip Manny double flip?
Did I?
Yeah.
That's weak.
I mean, that was cool. Like, anyway, yeah, it does kind of suck. But what was I saying? Oh, okay. So the next morning, I was like, all right. I woke up and I just remember thinking, okay, I like pretty much ran out of money. And I'm going to skate Westchester, my favorite place in the world. I'm going to skate it one last time and then drive home. It's like a 6-hour drive. And so I get there. As soon as I walk up to the skate park, we lock eyes. We lock eyes.
Pause Nation.
We locked eyes.
Nation plus
and I just remember thinking I like just wanted to kiss you.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
All right, y'all, and that's the end of the podcast. We're going to see y'all next time.
No, I'm kidding. I remember like you looked at me and then you like walk up to me. I'm like, oh, he's about to talk to me. What does he want?
Slow motion.
Yeah. And then you're like, hey, I'm filming this video for my YouTube channel. Like, do you want to be in it? And you were like, yeah, just like get like a trick. I was like, fuck yeah. And then so I did the tray nose manual late flip, like, I don't know, second try or something. And then Nick Shaw, the filmer who was filming that video
Shout out
for
Nick
you.
Shaw, that nigga, that's my nigga.
He was like I landed it quick and he's like, what the fuck? Who are you? He like freaked out and was like fanning out on me. He's like, what are all your sponsors and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, nothing. He's like, where do you live? Like, where are you from? I was like, I'm sleeping in my car. He's like, move in with me. You can stay for free. He's like, you can stay with me for at least 2 weeks. And I was like, oh my God. Okay. And then
he's crazy for that. I don't even know you.
I know. And then we filmed, and then you're like, oh, you can get more tricks. And we just filmed a whole ass video and hung out. And then when we finished that video, you were like, oh, I have to go to this Grizzly or Primitive. Grizzly? I think it was a Primitive.
It was Grizzly, but it was Primitive too.
Yeah. Grizzly Primitive demo. Do you want to go? I just need a ride, and I'll introduce you to the whole team and Tori Codwell and everyone.
It was at Skate Lab. That shit was like an hour away from my house.
Yeah, see me.
Nobody could take me. I didn't have a car.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, let me take advantage of this poor kid who's trying to go pro, but ain't never gonna make it.
So Shaun gave you a ride in his house.
And so like I just remember thinking like, okay, he's full of shit. Like, I'm gonna drop him off and then he's just gonna like
That's crazy.
Not in, yeah, because I don't know, whatever.
That-
I don't
and
know,
you
dude.
still
I was
took that
skeptical because I grew up with a lot of people always telling me bullshit, like with skating and little time sponsors that would be like, yeah, we're gonna, you know, like I rode for a bunch of shitty companies. I was getting flow from big companies actually that were telling me, you know, just, so I was like, all right. Anyway, the next day we go, you introduced me to everyone. I skate the demo.
Yeah.
Like I was like in the demo, like skating for kids.
Kept my
like,
word. Kept
yeah,
my word.
that was crazy.
And more.
And then from then on, it was just like I moved in. We got a place. We fucked a bunch of chicks. We had a fivesome, and then the rest is history.
I don't know what he's talking about. I'll be out here. I can wind him up in it.
Yeah, that-
Should we talk about the fivesome?
No, we don't have. Or I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. I'm
It
open
was
book.
pre Lamont having a kid, so
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about the five. So I got a girl now. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to, you know, air out the business like that.
what happens in the garage stays in the garage.
It wasn't a
All right.
garage. Okay, next subject.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then
Part 2.
I mean, I feel like I'm
We were
telling
talking
my
about
whole
the-
life story. Like, do you want me to keep going and
Keep fucking
elaborating?
going, bro.
Met you, met Chris, met everyone. Oh, I was still trying to go pro. Got him out at the barracks. Was filming like a street part that was supposed to get on the barracks. I was filming a bangin'. I got a bunch of tricks. Like I was getting like skate coverage and then I don't know. I just felt like, oh well, I met a YouTuber. I'm not gonna say his name, but
Lamont.
he's like, I don't remember the exact number, but it was like 100K in a month or something like that. I was like, you make 100K in a month from like making YouTube videos and just fucking around. Like, help me start a channel. I was like, help me do this. And then so I did that. Because with skating, I mean, it was years of struggling, sleeping in my car, sleeping in a garage, sleeping on the floor. I was sick of it. So I started a channel, was able to make a living, and then I became a porn star.
That's what I was about to talk about.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so how the whole porn star thing happened, my nigga? So you started with, I remember he started doing OnlyFans,
Yeah.
right? And that shit was just so random. But you was telling me, he was trying to put me on. He was like, you need to start doing this shit. Which
This
I
is
tried it a
money.
little bit, but he was killing it.
Yeah.
So what got you to start doing it? What made you just...
So my friend reached out to me and was like, hey, if you put this girl in your video and shout out her OnlyFans, like I'll pay you a good amount of money.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, I started doing more research and whatever. And then I was like, I could just start my own OnlyFans. And, you know, at that time too, YouTube was unmonetizing all my content. So I was like not making money for a little bit on YouTube and like, yeah, struggling financially. And so, OnlyFans was a way for me to post the content I like posting, just rated R vlogs, whatever I was doing.
That's what you were starting off with first, just the vlogs?
Yeah. And then,
Was that selling?
When did it become sex?
what?
We're going to get to that question for sure. But was that selling, though, the rated R vlogs?
Yeah. So I think by the second month, I made like a little under 30,000.
And that was off just the vlogs.
Yeah.
Nigga, what the fuck?
I think within just like a week or two, I had like 1,000 subs and I was charging $10 a month.
That's that hustling shit, my
Yeah.
nigga.
And
That's
then-
that hustling shit.
And then I started doing that for.
Nah, but they was
yeah.
just watching skate. There wasn't no porn yet, right?
No, it was just like, you know, like girls I'd hook up with and they were naked or something. I would literally document my whole life. Like, yeah, I would be just like parties and then girls that I would like end up with that night. Or
But you started
whatever.
fucking on the fucking OF.
Yes.
And that's, y'all creepy
That was-
ass motherfuckers. Some of y'all watching this shit.
Well, that
and
was
y'all
like,
watch it.
that was a.
How big is
Oh
it?
yeah, you guys should sub.
The burning question.
Yeah. Wait, which do you want me to answer first?
No, I don't want to. Not his
How
question.
big is it?
It's 14 inches.
And did that help?
Yes.
So,
Of course.
was that your biggest pay a month
What? Porn?
on OnlyFans? That little less than
Like
30,000.
30, but that's like, I consistently I was making like 15,
Yeah,
which was great. Like,
it's amazing.
and then porn, there's more to be made.
So,
and then I yeah.
So when it came to the porn, that was with who? It was like one video or how many videos?
Evan.
Yeah, it was just that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What made you do that specifically?
Porn?
Yeah, actually fucking. Were you scared about it? Did that shit
Yeah,
worry you
I
at all?
never thought I'd want to do it. I was like really skeptical, like going into that because you hear about things. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like.
Did you think it wasn't gonna sell?
No, I knew it would sell, but I just didn't know if I wanted to do that and like, because once something's out there, it's out there forever. Yeah, and like. If I would like want to be president or something, like no, but
I was like, I'm over here agreeing.
I just like was like,
president,
oh damn, like I don't want my family to see it, or like, there's a lot of judgment, especially even from my audience, or like whoever watches me that's like super religious and against it. I didn't want people to be disappointed, but then I was like, you know what? I actually don't really give a fuck what people think, and I just really want to get like super rich and retire and just like go to Bali and keep doing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how you got there. It's like
OnlyFans. Were you skating a lot, or were you just skating just enough just to throw something in there, or like were you concentrated more on just doing more like content?
Yeah, mostly just content. Like for me, skating was really discouraging because I had the arthritis problem. So I would skate not that much. And then I got chunky because I was just like drinking and rich and just being a fool.
Okay.
But so
if you're not done, go ahead.
Well, going back to the road to pro thing, it's like when you're pursuing skating and you don't have a job or money, it's so hard. It's struggling, sleeping in your car, or just struggling financially is the worst. So now that I'm financially stable, it's like now I can go and go back to what I love, which is skating. Yeah. I always love skating. It's just, I don't know.
Well, ain't nothing worse than like really trying to make it in skateboarding and not getting the motherfucking credit and what you deserve when you're going hard as shit because the industry want to fucking bitch at you. It sound like I'm saying some shit from the heart. I'm about to cry and shit.
It's projecting.
Projecting right now. But no, that ass, it's like, and you ain't got no money in your pocket, but you truly love skateboarding, so you got some money in your pocket now, and you can just do it for fun, even though it hurts now.
Yeah, that's what sucks. But like, just making that progress, I don't know, it's fun. Like, just like leveling up, like losing weight to like, and like try and get good at skate. It's like something fun for me to do because I am getting older and like I have a small window to do this. I mean, I'm like already kind of can't, but like, the window's only getting
the best time.
Right.
So.
The window's only getting smaller for me to like pursue this. So I have to do it now.
Mel, it was like scientifically proven. I don't know where the fuck I came across this. I think it was TikTok. Our prime when it comes to being like athletic.
You're getting your science from TikTok?
Yeah, everybody do now. Niggas is building houses, learn how to build houses through TikTok. 25 to 35 is male prime when it comes to being athletic and shit.
Right.
So you got 4 more years.
Fuck. Well, I'm turning 32 this year about.
Damn.
I feel like your situation is a little different because you actually have like, joint problems or just like arthritis.
Yeah, that's nice. Sorry to hear that.
I've looked into like things you can do to help it or whatever, but it's not even a guarantee and like it costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
So
injections.
Yeah, it's like it's fucked.
Going back to the porn though. I never thought I'd ask you this.
This is a skate podcast, but we're going back to the porn. Let's go.
So with Evan,
yeah,
what are you doing with her specifically? That's like one of the main ones you focus with.
Yeah, so I've worked with a couple of people, like girls before, like OnlyFans girls, where I just like help them build their following, just like on the back end of things, like filming content or coming up with the content, filming, editing for them, and then taking a percentage, just like an agency.
Yeah.
Except a lot of OnlyFans agencies, social media, are like terrible. They take like 50%, and they're just like evil, greedy people. So I figured I could do more than what they do, and
which I've seen you do more with some girls. Bro.
I made a girl $85,000 in a month. She was making $400 a month prior to that.
Wait, she was making how much a month?
$400, and I made her $85,000 the next month.
That
from
is,
just like from plotting content and helping, basically like managing. But I took a small percentage, and she,
went a little
I could
cuckoo.
have the story.
But yeah, with Evan, I like did the same. It's really cool seeing her growth because, you know, so she was a server, and there's nothing wrong with that, but she just hated it, and she was making $1,200 a month. You know, and all this shit. And then I helped her, and literally the next month so I helped her. She had 700 followers or something. And then the next month she had 50K on Insta, was making 3,000 to 5,000. And then the following month, 15,000. And then the following month, 25,000. Like, so it's cool to like.
You changing lives out here.
Right. It's cool to help someone grow and then like see how their lives change, you know, financially. And like,
and what did you do to get her to that point?
Helped develop a series for her.
What was the series?
We brainstormed it. It's kind of like, it's kind of fucked up. But making sandwiches until I get a boyfriend. That's a series. So I know. Well, because like, it's genius, but it's a little like misogynistic. Sorry, ladies.
Yeah, because women are known to make sandwiches.
God damn.
I didn't say it.
To explain that, yeah,
She was like,
I said it.
She loved it. She loved the idea of it, and so she basically just makes an extravagant sandwich, and then it'll get views. She got like 10.7 million views on a video, and very quick. Like I knew it was a viral series, so
you left out one key point. You left out one key point. The titties are pretty much out.
Well, she has big boobs.
But
So she's
that's
not like
that's a
they're
big
out. It's
factor.
not necessarily that they're out. She just has big boobs, so they're just like there.
But that's like the key point in like the shot. Like the main shot is like they're just fucking bouncing around and shit. Like
Creativity, you feel me?
And she has, I mean, it's a cooking show.
Yeah.
pretty good cooking show, by the way.
Right, and then she just like has.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Making bread, putting meat between bread.
She's literally making bread. Like she makes bread.
Okay,
puts
are the
meats
sandwiches
between bread.
actually actually good? Like,
They're great. Yeah, I've
had
ate
one.
some of them. Yeah,
The pork belly one is fire.
Yeah, you be cooking.
Yeah.
Nigga. You be knowing to cook.
Unfortunately.
So,
But anyway, and then I just take like a small percentage.
that's fucking fire.
It's great because it's passive income for me. Like I just like.
She's killing it though.
And now she can do everything herself. Like she knows how to film and edit now. So, I'm just trying to plant seeds and invest and try and be smarter with my money. I did fuck off a lot in Bali, but
Trying to plant seeds.
going back to the, trying to go back to this series and kill it because
I think you got it for sure.
Yeah.
People are hyped on it, man.
I was very homesick. Like after 2 weeks in Bali, I was like, fuck, I just want to be home already, and like just work on the series with him. So
It's fucking fire. That reminded me of something. Didn't a certain celebrity take one of your girlfriends in the past?
Tiger.
Tyga?
Actually?
Yeah.
No, Tyga. Tyga took.
Yeah. It's funny he's
Niggas
acting all
scared.
surprised. He knows this story.
Nah, that's a good way to set up. It's a good way to set up.
Tiger?
Nah, I really don't know how it exactly started though. I need you to crack
It was
that up.
Ty.
He was managing my ex's OF. I'm not gonna say her name though. That's fucked up. But I was dating her.
That's for you?
Yeah, crack it up.
Okay.
I was dating her
Please.
for a month, and then she went to Tyga's house, and she like said this thing. It's probably a lie, but she's like, "Oh, my friend is hooking up. Can I speak?"
My bad, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I had to crack
This is
a
the
beer
Beautiful
for
Day
him.
podcast. We are not professional over here.
I forgot what I was saying.
Professional.
You said Tyga just snapped his fingers and she appeared.
Okay, she fucked him, and I saw leaks. Like there's like leaks of him. No, not of that. No, not of that. But no, he just has like a fucking huge penis.
What? Wait.
And I wanted to suck it. No, imagine. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Explanation
You
plus
said leaks.
tags.
I thought you were saying there's leaks involved.
No, what? I mean, probably, but
Never mind. I'll shut
yeah,
up.
yeah. So yeah, but I wasn't like mad about it. I wasn't too emotionally invested in her because we only dated for a month. But it was like 2 months. But
Ain't about you at all.
A little bit. I cried in the shower, but I was fine after that.
Is that a Tyga song?
Crying to a Tyga song?
No.
Which would be the weirdest thing I ever heard.
No, it's not.
I'm just here, guys. What's up?
So that being said, too, since we're on the porn topic, I'm sure some of you fans that bought his porn want to know this, with your freaky ass.
That's sick.
What's your body count?
How many girls have I slept with?
Yeah, body count.
Jesus.
Well, hopefully it's just, you could roll wherever way.
Maybe
you
like
roll.
4?
Oh, that's it?
No, I'm just kidding.
Add a couple zeros.
I honestly don't know, but it's probably around 200.
200.
Probably more.
This nigga.
After,
man.
yeah.
For me, minus a couple zeros.
2.
What about you, Jubert? What's your body count?
I honestly think it's probably like 13 or 14.
Oh, that's cool. I feel like that's normal.
You're an innocent man.
That's
If you're
pretty
like,
normal.
if you're just like a bitch, you know.
Oh my God. It's supposed to be your filmer.
I'm kidding. We're good friends, so I can say that. I'm too comfortable.
Nah, no, but let's get back to skating a little
It's
bit.
actually 17. I'm just kidding.
Starts counting and saying. What's your thoughts on, you've experienced this a little bit and seen people go through this, YouTubers in the skate core industry. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, it's definitely changed now.
Yeah,
I feel like every pro is starting a channel.
Does that piss you off a little bit?
Not it. Maybe a little bit. There's like a little bit where I'm just like, oh my God, you're 10 years late. Now, because I used to get so much, I guess hate, kind of, from like the core side of
like
things.
getting grief from it.
You just hear people like saying like, oh yeah, that shit's cheesy, making YouTube video or whatever.
and then now they're doing it.
But it is how you do it also. I have to say that because I guess a lot of the
You do it differently.
yeah.
You was doing it differently more than anybody.
I'm definitely a pioneer in the skate community, bringing like an edge to skate vlogs. Because people
That's where I
really
get all my ideas.
people weren't. I mean, I didn't see much cussing then, and I definitely didn't see the girl. Like I was documenting my dating life. I was documenting like drugs.
Player shit.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
On that player shit with skating, like, which is not normally what happens with skaters, I think.
Exactly.
Because most of them
Like-
niggas ain't players.
That's why they wanted to see what the hell's going on over here. Like,
Yeah. I definitely feel like Anyway. What was I saying? I don't want to keep talking about myself. Like.
So Chris was nigga, this is your
Oh
podcast.
yeah.
What did you mean?
I'm just here.
My channel did well, bringing that some new flavor to it. And now the skating I see on YouTube is like a lot of the skaters doing it. It's pretty like, not
Besides, obviously we met and, we've helped each other in the past a lot. But besides that, who have you met that helped you get to where you at now, YouTube wise?
good. Yeah, Chris. You and Chris were the biggest help for me, for sure.
What was Chris doing? Like, what did you learn from him?
How to film and edit. He like taught me how to edit. Oh, and Luis.
Oh yeah, Luis.
Yeah. Luis Mora. You, Luis, and Chris definitely helped me like get on my feet, for sure.
Your channel to take off and stuff.
Yeah, I remember, and Garrett. Fuck.
He's like, I don't want to forget that.
Oh, and
Garrett's watching like, you better say my name, bitch.
Yeah. Well, NKA too in the beginning, but I didn't have a channel until I met Chris.
Yeah.
But
he helped you get,
for sure, to get
exposure.
noticed. That was all. Yeah.
He helped a lot of people. We're getting him on the podcast soon too, by the way.
It was definitely a dream. Like I remember that, like just always feeling like a nobody and shit. Because I just wanted to be recognized for my skating, and I had 500 followers or whatever. And then so, meeting you guys and then just seeing me like grow and getting recognized, taking photos, autographs and stuff like that was like fucking nuts to me. I like still think back on that. And
What's your
how sick that was?
What's your craziest 3 worst fails as a skateboarder?
Slams?
Injuries, slams.
I don't really have any.
No.
I just sprained my ankles like 20 times each, like literally.
Fuck.
That's why I have arthritis. I sprained my ankle and like a dumbass, I wouldn't let it heal properly. Like I'd be too eager to skate. So I would just skate on it, and I did that literally like 20 times on both ankles.
And so you don't have you don't have
I never
like
broke anything.
major slam that you can remember like.
Nah, I mean, when I was like 12, I credit carded and my balls were bleeding. I was trying a hard flip off of this. I was trying a hard flip off of this loading dock, and it was
a
low.
hard flip. It would be.
Yeah, and I
know, right?
I remember it went up to my balls, and I was bleeding. It was just like a slit, but that's like the only thing I think of right now.
So what would you do to get good though? You feel me? Like we all trained a certain way. Some people just skated. That's it. But like, did you do anything specific? Like I used to write shit down. I have to do it this many times.
Like a trick list.
Yeah. I mean, I just skated like 8 hours a day.
Yeah, but what would you do? You just skate with your people.
Skate 8 hours a day. I would
in
write.
front of your house.
I would
or
write
like you go to a
tricks.
skate park.
Yeah, both. I would skate 5 miles every day after school to go meet up with my friends, and then just skate everywhere I could. 3 stairs. We didn't have any street spots growing up. It was just like 3 stairs and 5 stairs, which is why you could tell in my skating how I skate is like, yeah, like tech, flat, stuff like that.
That's why we got along so well too.
Sacramento. Sacramento is probably one of the worst. I mean, there's like gnarly spots or like really tiny spots.
Yeah.
You don't have anything in between. It's like not perfect spots.
I switch heel to 10 stair.
Was that in Sacramento?
Yeah, Folsom.
Well, what's good about what I'll say about Sacramento though is y'all have a lot of cities around you that's like an hour away or whatever y'all could drive to that got spots like San Francisco, San Jose, right? Shit like that.
It's like the central of like, okay, you can go pretty much in any direction 2 hours and you can get like to cool places.
Yeah, which is fire. Yeah. But LA on the way.
I mean, LA has everything everywhere.
I know, we kind of spoiled, bro.
Yeah, you guys are very spoiled. That's why you guys are insanely good.
Thank you. Nah, but I'm gonna sound old as fuck right now, but I got to see every plaza get built out there.
That's crazy.
I was like young right before then, and I'm like, what's going on? Like this shit is amazing right now.
It's like we're making this a skate fucking plaza, Mecca Plaza.
Oh, that shit.
I meant Mecca, yeah.
I think it started off with the Lafayette one, the Carl's Jr. one. But so you say you grew up in the hood. What is the craziest thing? Because craziest thing you've seen while skating around there? Because when you skate, you know what I'm saying, you kind of got to travel.
I didn't start skating till I left the hood.
Yeah, you kind of don't skate in Meadowview.
No,
if you know Sacramento,
you
don't skate in Meadowview.
It's that bad.
I grew up getting in fist fights a lot.
Yeah, why? Like at school and shit?
The neighborhood kids.
Damn.
You always fought like all the time. Fuck. So I grew up getting punched in the face a lot. I've won fights. I've lost fights. I grew up getting in fights, and then I moved to Elk Grove, and then I got soft, and then I don't fight anymore. Like it's not like a thing.
How did your parents support your skateboarding? Were they very supportive?
Yeah, my mom, she would like buy me boards all the time, which was sick. But for the most part, they didn't support the idea of me becoming going for being professional. Because on my mom's side, they're all doctors, nurses, and lawyers. And it was like, I'm like half Japanese.
They're Asian.
Yeah, like you get straight A's, you go to school, you become. I was told I was gonna be a surgeon. That was like what they were like feeding me. Like, you're gonna be like a doctor, maybe a surgeon. I was like, okay.
Did you want to at all?
When I started skating at 12, that's when I knew. I was like, this is it. I skated 8 hours every day. I did not skip a day unless I was injured, unless I rolled an ankle. And when it was raining, I was in my garage. Yeah. And I remember it would be 8-hour days or less, like after school, 4 hours. But I would skate in my garage and just practice a trick until I landed it. I would take breaks, I'd go get some water, and I'd go right back to it.
Bro, I miss those days.
I was obsessed.
Yeah.
Now,
obsessed with it.
I'm less obsessed, but I still love it.
I'm just annoyed by it now. You know what I'm saying? I haven't skated in a minute, but I told myself I'm going to start skating with him on his road to pro shit, but I ain't trying to go pro.
Road to flow?
Road to flow again?
That's going to be me. I'm going road to flow.
Road to flow. You never got sponsored by shit, huh?
Not really.
Damn.
Nothing major.
You could have. It's just like who you know and putting yourself out there. You stayed in SAC.
Yeah. Still stay in SAC.
Yeah. You definitely had the potential to get sponsors. I'm not gonna say go pro because it's so hard. Who knows? But
Yeah, no, I was like
skill wise,
when I was like 21, I was like up and coming, or like not up and coming, but like I felt like I was on the up and up of like my skill wise. Had a toxic relationship, almost quit skating.
Oh god,
And
that's fucking
Wait,
awful.
when was that?
when I was like 21.
Okay. Anyways, before we go too far with your song.
Yeah. Welcome to my podcast, guys. Road to Flow. Watch it. It's on my channel. It's
What's new for you? What's next?
Okay, so we just have to post this next video, which has been 45, 46 days. Him and I are editing it tomorrow morning. I already edited a lot of it. It's gonna take a couple hours. And
it's fun. It's funny. There's some good shit in there.
Yeah, I like it a lot. And then we're gonna upload it.
I was crying.
We're gonna
laughing.
We're gonna upload it maybe like this weekend, I think. So this comes out Tuesday. So
Tomorrow, yeah, Tuesday. You know, I get straight to it.
I say I upload it like Saturday.
Fuck no.
Because I still have to film the next one, and I don't want there to be a long gap for that one too. But that one's fun. So the
I
series,
ain't lagging because you lagging, nigga.
yeah. No, it's fine. No, you can upload it.
Thought you
But
said.
yeah,
Yeah, anywho.
It'll be out next year, 2026.
but that's not next year. But the next episode after this coming one, the next one, I'm going to get a hypnotist and hypnotize me to erase my fear of handrails.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
If that
so-
works, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to the hypnotist for a lot of things.
Imagine I'm just like Yuto or something.
How can my
Right
dick
on.
get bigger? What? Never mind.
This nigga obsession with penis today.
What was I saying?
You gonna get a hypnotist?
I'm only
Yeah.
half joking. What?
Yeah, the hypnotist thing, that'll be fun. I think every episode, because like I like to, skating itself is fun, but it's only fun for skaters so much to watch. You know, I don't want to narrow my demographic because I want the series to do well so we can, you know, I have Jubert to pay, you know, but I want the series to do well. And so I'm
kids.
True.
we have to make money. So I want to like make it a fun watch while also like doing what I can with skating and progressing. So like getting a hypnotist, that's like a fun side thing from, you know, it's not just skating. There's going to be like other fun elements to add.
Antics and stuff.
Yeah. Like,
Just keep it like, you know, for everybody, like make it entertaining. And
so this coming episode that's dropping, let's say Saturday, let's say Sunday.
yeah, say next year. 2028.
I needed to get advice from one of the top pro skateboarders on how he became the best. And so I did that. I called a lifeline to like kind of give me advice. And then, you know, I battled out a trick. And then I ate Mad Dog 357 plutonium number 9. It's the hottest hot sauce in the world. I tried this trick and I was
Sound
like,
hot.
I tried this trick and I was so scared. It was a rail trick. And I was like, okay, if I can eat this Mad Dog hot sauce, there is so much pain. It's guaranteed pain from this hot sauce with zero reward. Whereas with this trick I was trying, it was a kickflip crook on a handrail. And I was
Handrail?
fuck. What was I saying? I was trying kickflip crook on this rail. And dude, I fucking lost what I was saying. God damn it.
You was eating a Mad Dog sauce. Whatever. If you could deal with this pain.
Yeah, if I could deal with the pain of that, then whatever pain comes from this kickflip crook will be nothing.
Okay.
Because it was 9 million Scoville units, which the
crazy.
hottest thing in the world is a Carolina Reaper, and it's like 2 million. So this is a pure
extract.
This is a scientifically made hot sauce that's over
GMO.
4 times hotter than the most hot thing in the world. And so I ate that, battled that, and
Damn.
That shit was gnarly.
yeah. So, but back to what I was saying, little fun things aside from just skating to keep things like an entertaining watch.
Well, that's cool, man. Yeah, that being said, we gonna wrap this up. Jubert, do you have any last questions that you want to ask the nigga you collabing with on this road to pro?
I do like the next episode that's about to come out. Like, we were editing today and like I was watching and I was like, this is good. So watch that shit when it comes out.
Yeah,
It's
so
gonna be
Saturday
some
for
good
sure. You'll drop it Saturday.
Saturday, 2032.
Yeah.
I'm just keep
My only concern is that we have to start filming the next one because I want to be posting weekly.
Yeah.
So we post a Saturday, and we have to go like hire the hypnotist, and there's like a bunch of coordination and all this bullshit we have to do.
Also, the weather's been kind of bad, so like skating kind of sucks.
It's been
in
raining.
Sacramento right
It's
now.
raining all weekend. Like, there's a lot of factors that like affect the series, and then also it's fucking hookers in Bali, and so it's like been a long fucking. But I'm ready to grind. Let's make it Saturday. No excuses, and let's get this fucking hypnotist.
Hell yeah.
And like,
I'm
gonna be
excited, and I'm sure the people who don't know about the series is excited now because he's really taking it serious after now.
after not taking it.
But yeah, so I don't know when he's dropping, but y'all stay tuned to that. All his information is in the description. Y'all go subscribe and
OnlyFans.
His I'm not linking that because
No, you don't
would
have
you get
to.
in trouble for that linking that?
I mean, yeah.
Only weenies.
Sub the Only Weenies that supports me and Jubert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so y'all can find
I
that.
have children.
That supports us serious.
Y'all can, I don't
Hypnotist.
want to put that in the description because I'm scared.
No, I don't.
But y'all can find that in his
He's scared.
Instagram shit
Bio
bio.
of Instagram. Thanks for the plug.
111. I'm gonna have him on this podcast a lot more. You feel me? Because I'm in Sacramento a lot now, and we got
Also,
lot
I
to
have
talk
a
about.
spin-off series. It's called Road to Flow, and it's featuring me on my channel, so you better go follow that too. It's at
shit.
I'm never gonna make it
Okay.
.com .org. No, okay,
.org.
never mind.
Are you doing the series?
Huh?
You're gonna do it?
I actually might do a spin-off series going Road to Flow
Nice.
just for fun.
He's the one that goes pro.
I'm gonna go first, dude.
I think that'd be good for
Pretty
y'all.
good. Yeah.
111. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching.
111.
111. The Beautiful
111.
Day podcast. I'll see you guys in the next one.
111.
Yeah. Also, too. Shit. Give me a second. Hold on.
You should have said, "I'll see you in the next 111."
I gotta shout out the donations from the last video. 1 second.
We got Kyle. He donated negative 50 cents. You actually owe him.
What that nigga? What that nigga? Hold on. There we go. Got it.
We got Swank saying you owe me for that drink.
Hold on,
last
me say the
year.
donations, nigga. Shut your eyes. Silver FMJ donated $10. He said for keep the podcast going, bro. Much love.
$4. Damn, that's pretty fucking lit.
Did I say $4? I thought I said 10.
Oh, you said
$10.
Oh, I heard
yeah.
4.
Shout out him. Anytime you
4.
guys donate, which is gonna be right here. So I'm gonna go to the podcast and I'm gonna shout out everything you guys say in those donations.
that was the only donation, dude.
Yeah, nobody donated nothing else. But
I'm
whatever.
gonna donate right now. Donate right
Still
now.
doing this shit. 111. See you guys in the next video.
W's in the shot.